Hello friends, Lola here from Chocolate and the Chip. Did you see that? Zoom? Oh, it's not that good. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and introduce our cookie dough flavors to you and just tell you a little bit more about what we do, why we do it, all that good stuff. So let's break down our chocolate chip cookie dough. So this is safe to eat raw or bake. Why is it safe to eat raw? Well, it's a vegan cookie dough to start off. So we have no dairy products, no eggs. So there's no raw eggs in there. And then we bake the flour. So we use an organic all-purpose flour, which we heat treat. So we literally have to bake the flour to bake off the salmonella because raw flour contains bacteria like salmonella. So we bake our flour and then we have to sift it back to like a powdery substance because it gets kind of clumpy and chunky. Not in like a weird way. It just, if you think about baking flour, it kind of makes sense. You're like, oh yeah, it turns into a clump. So we sift our flour, we bake our flour, which makes it safe to eat raw. What else is in our cookie dough? So chocolate chip, we think of the classic chocolate chip. So we have semi-sweet chocolate chunks. So it's not going to be like your cute little chip. It's going to be a nice thick chunk, which melts really well and then, solidifies back if it's not a warm cookie, but I like the chunks. Are you a chunk or are you a chip? What do you like? What else? Safe to eat raw, I just explained that. Premium ingredients. So our premium ingredients, I set out at the beginning of 2023. I set out to create a more mindful cookie dough, more mindful indulgence in general. I first started my company using eggs, brown butter, all that good stuff, but I wanted to create something that was just a little more mindful. So we upgraded our ingredients. Our core ingredients are organic. So our all-purpose flour is organic. Our butter alternative, which is essentially coconut oil, is organic, and our brown sugar. So that's the only sweetener that we use in our cookie dough is brown sugar. So it's not an overly sweet cookie, which I personally like. And, I have to love the product in order to be able to sell it and, market it. So I really love what brown sugar does to cookies. It's a more caramely, nutty, just not overly, it's a really nice balance of sweet and savory. So that's what we mean by premium ingredients. And then of course, real vanilla extract. And then it's salt, it's baking soda, it's cinnamon is one of our secret ingredients. Don't tell anybody. But you can also read the label. And it's simple ingredients, plant-based ingredients, and real ingredients. And then bake soft and chewy. So you can, which I've overbaked our cookies before, which actually is really good. So I think it's because of the brown sugar and like the cinnamon. If you overbake our cookies, it adds so much more of that caramel, nutty. It's a really nice moment. So you technically can get them hard if you wanted. If you like crunchy cookies, you can absolutely make these hard. I would add maybe like 3 to 5 minutes to the baking times that are listed on the packaging. But if you want our cookies the way we intend them to be, it's hard to mess it up. Soft and chewy, gooey, even when they're at room temperature, it's not a hard cookie. Like it is always super soft. And I think that's because of, well, first of all, the coconut oil butter base that we use, and then the egg replacer. So we use Bob's Red Mill egg replacer, and that creates almost like an applesauce. So it's baking soda, psyllium husk, and tapioca flour. And we add water to it, and it kind of mimics applesauce. So soft and chewy, premium ingredients, semi-sweet chunks, and then it's safe to eat raw or bake. If you have any questions about anything I just mentioned, leave them in the comments. I would love to reply to them. And stay tuned for our other flavors that I will be breaking down. Bye.